suspend every eventuality. And what, there you go, there we go. Now, here's a flip reset, and it's beaten one of them, it's beaten two of them!
Okay, how can even a cat do a flip reset, but I can't? I mean, I guess they're pretty agile, so it kind of makes sense. They aren't like dolphins or something like that.
Flicks, Musty, flick, and it's...
Are you kidding me? Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to This Week on Rocket League. This is, of course, the #1 Rocket League news series that is posted weekly, that starts with a T, on my channel. This is, of course, the series where I bring you guys all the relevant news from the past week. Well, mostly I just make fun of esports teams that have funny names. And FC Barcelona. But without further ado, let's see what's new with the game this week. Rocket League announced their partnership with BMW this week, which meant that the car manufacturer became title sponsor of the second EU regional, renamed to the BMW Rocket League Open, as well as the BMW Freestyle Tournament that happened this week as well. They also added the new BMW M240i to the game as well. So there's 108 car bodies in Rocket League now, and I've probably only ever seen like max 5 of them. Like, what on earth is that? And now we turn to a bunch of 15 to 26-year-olds who are really good at driving cars into balls. Let's see what esports has had to offer. We're going to start the segment with the BMW Freestyle Tournament that happened this week. Trap won the tournament after scoring this absolute worldie in the grand finals.
You know, we're purely just onlookers in this, right? Yeah. So we're not the experts. We're just fans, just as everyone else at home is. But, you know, that looked awesome. But in any case, though, the judges spoke, and it was a 29.9. Trap is still keeping this one in the air, though. He's looking to get under it. He does so. He hits the Musty. He's trying to get...
He did a 180 while air dribbling. Just think about that the next time you screw up your half flip. On a real note though, what a performance from someone who wasn't even part of a freestyle clan, which obviously had to be changed as Nixus actually signed him only a day after the tournament. But now we're gonna move on to the second EU regional where Karmine Corp placed last and Endpoint didn't make the playoffs. This region makes no sense. Vitaly made a comeback after going 0-3 in the last regional, and came third this time with a 3-1 record. Has no one in EU heard of consistency? BDS and Misfits took the top 2 spots with their 3-0 records. Misfits swept Semper in the first round of the playoffs to make it to the semifinals for the first time in the organization's history, where they lost to Vitaly, who literally went from last place in the last regional to grand finals in this one. What did they figure out in 2 weeks? Okay, so you guys know we did kinda bad in the last regionals? Yeah, like the RLCS thing? Okay, so I figured out why. Is it because I didn't eat my breakfast baguette? No. Is it because I forgot to wear my beret? No, I'm trying to explain it. You see how these 3 games are red? Oui? They are supposed to be like green. So I eat baguette. Team BDS got absolutely smacked by Dignitas in 5 games. I guess Monkey Moon should be more careful about what he wishes for. I can already see what Monkey Moon's timeline is gonna look like for at least the next 2 weeks. During the last seconds of the last game, Scarab Killer got Monkey Moon in a kind of a roll 1, and he seemed to be pretty pleased about it, to say the least. Dignitas went on to beat Team Vitaly in the grand finals pretty easily. I guess they forgot to eat their baguettes. But is Dignitas back on top? Has the Dignitas dynasty returned? Is there any hope for other teams anymore? I mean, they've won 1 regional. But now let's move on to the other regionals. We go to South America, where True Neutral failed to make it to the playoffs after going 2-3 in the Swiss stage. If you're a bit confused right now, let me explain. So earlier this week, before the regionals, True Neutral decided that they wanted to return to compete in South America. So they released their North American team and acquired Dragon Esports from South America. And yeah, this is them now.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Novus Aevi got the upset victory over the reigning regional champs Furia Esports in Game 7 of the first playoffs round. They then got another Game 7 win against Vegas Inferno, but ultimately they lost to Era Eternity in the finals. But it was a great underdog story nevertheless. In Asia Pacific North, it was a different story however, as Tokyo Verdy once again absolutely slapped everyone. But now let's take a look at what has been going on in the qualifiers for the other regions. In North America, these are the teams that qualified for the 3rd regional. There's some first timers here again, which is great to see, but personally I'm just kinda disappointed that my favorite team, Yo, didn't make it. Here are the teams that qualified for the 3rd Oceania Fall regional, and there are some new faces like Gaming United Esports Club Academy White. Good branding, nice and concise. These are the teams that qualified for the Middle East and North Africa regional, and here are the teams for Asia Pacific South regional. Can anyone take down Sandrock or Alke? Will we see an upset? How is this supposed to be a burger? These are all valid questions. But now we're gonna go see what Rocket League is at its finest. We're gonna watch amateurs play. What are you playing this game For fun, we're gonna check what the community has been up to. Apparently, Reddit user Aeneas got scammed in Rocket League. If by scam you mean the Scarab, then absolutely. Why are you using that? That's the real crime here. You could say that Mox on top 14 wasn't having the best day of his life when this happened. Usually I would say that blaming your teammates is just kinda pointless, but this is an exception. What is he doing there? But moving on to Rocket League YouTube, and it seems like Lithomer has once again forgotten which site he's making videos on. SunlessKhan hosted his 24-hour most longest Rocket League game this week, and as of recording this, he has raised $35,000 for TeamSeas. We're once again bringing back the segment that absolutely no one has asked for. I'm of course talking about bronze appreciation, except that they're silvers. To be fair, I don't actually know if half the clips in this segment have been from bronzes, but who cares? This is a shambles of a segment anyway. We all know that the offensive prowess of silver players is absolutely unmatched. When they're in the offensive half, there is no stopping them.
No, no.
How hard can it be to just hit the ball? You don't even need to aim for anything. You have a 180-degree angle on the goal. But that's gonna do it for this week's episode. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. Once again, thank you for 1,000 subscribers. I still can't believe it. And remember, you have until Friday to join the giveaway for 500 credits. Check out my previous video for the instructions. But remember to like, subscribe, share, comment what you thought about the video, watch this video or check out this playlist. It's been your boy Anton. Bye. Okay, so... Le bucket.